I'm Mr. Salerno, and this is Flame, and look who Flame brought in the middle of the week. It's Renee! All right, Renee, we're so glad you made it on the show, and we want to welcome you to the News of Camelot. Today's Wednesday, September 24th, 2025, and we've been celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month, and it's Wednesday, which means it's a Friend to Flame Day. I wonder what friend you're going to highlight. What do you think it's going to be, Dragons? Well, we're about to find out, but before we get going on that, let's hear what Neo has to say. Take it away, Neo.
I pledge to allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now we may pause for the moment for silence.
Phenomenal work, Neo. We're so glad you led us in the Pledge of Allegiance and the moment of silence. Well, Renee's here, and you have a mutual friend with Renee. And what would you like to say? Last week, I believe when we were talking about Hispanic Heritage Month, you brought upon the harpy eagle. What do you have for us today, Flame? What do we look? Oh, this is mysterious. Look at that, Dragons. Just like the harpy eagle looks mysterious, this is the iguana. What a fun thing to say and a fun thing to spell. Iguana. I-G-U-A-N-A. Iguana. Very fun. And iguanas, Dragons, are very populous in Central America, starting all the way from Mexico and extending into the Amazon in South America. They look like very intense creatures. They too have big claws, maybe not as big as the harpy eagle, but their claws look like, oh, so what you're telling me is we got to get to this question, our favorite question first, so we can explain about the claws. Okay, Dragons, well, let's have it. Iguanas, are they herbivores, which means they eat only plants? Are they carnivores, which means they eat only meat? Or are they omnivores, which means they eat plants and meat? You say they're omnivores, Flame? Well, Flame, you're a little bit correct. But Renee? Yes, you say they're herbivores. Yeah, they are mostly herbivores. They love vegetation. But the interesting thing, Dragons, is that they don't use their claws for hunting. Remember last week when we were learning about the harpy eagle, they use their claws for hunting, but iguanas use them for climbing and for getting up and down all kinds of really thick trees. And iguanas, we found this to be really interesting. Tell them, Renee, you want to tell them? Okay, I'll tell them. Iguanas actually can handle snow, which you wouldn't think of when you think of Central America or South America, but iguanas can actually fall out of trees. But they're okay, don't worry. If you were ever worried if an iguana fell out of a tree, it's actually going through a state of bromation where it can handle the cold, and then it'll warm back up very shortly, maybe in a couple of weeks or so. Iguanas are excellent swimmers too. They can go underwater to eat some of that vegetation, some of that algae that grows on rocks. That's right, Renee, and we know that Wednesdays are about knowing that your words and actions affect others. That's a really cool point, and iguanas have excellent swimming capabilities, and one of the reasons is because they have such a strong tail. Their actions are making sure that predators don't get near them because their tails are so strong. They protect their families with their super strong tails. That is neat stuff. We don't know if you've seen an iguana or if you even have a pet iguana. You can have a pet iguana. They're probably not running around in Annandale. If you do see one, or you have a picture of one and you'd like to show us, we'd love to read about it on the air. It's time for the birthday box. Iguanas are fun. I have no doubt they're one of your most fun friends. You know what else are fun? Are the birthdays. Let's get to it, Dragons. The 24th. We got to celebrate Talia. Talia in pre-K. Happy birthday to you, Talia. Mason in kindergarten. Happy birthday, Mason. That's fun. Hey, Tatiana. Happy birthday, Tatiana in first grade. And Brendan in 5th grade. All these dragons have birthdays today. That is incredible stuff. 4 dragons have a birthday on the 24th. Happy birthday to those dragons. And before we close, we got a fun fact about iguanas. Let's ask them. Renee, you want to ask them? How many eyes do iguanas have? You know about actions, making sure that others are taken care of. knowing that those words and actions, yes, what did you say? They have 3 eyes. That's not true. There's only 2 eyes. You're telling me they have 3, Flame, do you believe this? 3 eyes. Okay, well, let's hear it. If they have 3 eyes, I'd love to know about it. Let's hear it.
Did you know iguanas have a third eye? It's called the parietal eye, located on top of their heads. While it doesn't see images, it detects light and shadows, helping them stay alert to predators.
Wow. 3 eyes. That probably comes in handy. Well, I hope that they use those third eyes to support one another. That would be a great idea. It sounds like they do, and it sounds like they also are calling and talking and using signals. Oh, there's more. Oh, let's hear about it.
Iguanas communicate with head bobs and body language. Those rhythmic nods aren't random. They're used to establish or even warn off threats. They've got their own unique way of saying, "What's up?"
Cool actions. Cool actions. We're all about it, though. So if you think of helping others and making sure you use your skills to the highest level, you can think of iguanas, dragons. So if you have a special skill, and you get in your morning meeting and knowing that that skill helps others, share it with your community, just like an iguana shares with their community. So on behalf of Flame and on behalf of Renee, I'm Mr. Slano. Have an awesome Wednesday, dragons. Make sure you see the goodness, be the goodness, and we can't wait to see you tomorrow. Thanks, everyone.